Druid time. Oh god. Ooh, is it ever horror? Is it ever horror? I mean, horror's actually higher rated on Hearthstone Arena. It has slightly higher stats, it looks like. They're about the same. We could probably make horror work. What's up, Hobbs? Where's this emote from, by the way? Soldier and Hobbs, that one. Where's that emote from? I see it's limited time. Is it connected to something? What's up, Master Renobi? How you doing? We can try this. It should be fine. I've honestly been like thoroughly annoyed with this card. I'm gonna be totally honest. Like, it's good, but it's just like, you know, it's a 4-mana 5/6, so it's good, but its effect is really annoying. It's actually the same win rate as Acolyte, if I'm just looking at the current patch. I may just take Acolyte because honestly Fellsaber thoroughly annoys me. Streamer Love 2020 Valentine's. I have no idea what that is. Here's a Pride Month thing. Which month is Pride Month? Is that like March or April, or I don't know. Anyway, let's just try this because honestly this card annoys me. I've had this, it's fine. Yeah, exactly. People just play taunt into it, and then you have to hero power the taunt, and it's just kind of a problem. You got this for Pride. I have so many Pride emotes. I have like at least, I think I have like, yeah, like, I'm looking at all of them. Actually, I could probably show it on screen. Hold up, I have to pop out the chat somehow. I can show this. Like all of the Pride emotes I have. Like all of these. I have like actually like, that's like 40 of them. I have so many Pride emotes. Take a 1-drop. This is basically a 3-mana 3/4. You very rarely ever actually get benefit out of that. Let's take a Shavara. I have really wanted to try Barrens, and we currently have exactly 0 death rattles. So let's go. I was just checking if I missed any, because that reset my chat doing that, but didn't miss anything. How are you doing, Yokta? How you doing? Should be fine. I haven't seen any of these, really. This card? The Hag? I like this. I honestly haven't really had Brave. I think I had it like once, maybe. I mean, it feels good. I do like Acrobatics, but yeah, Brave is probably too good. What's that, plants? Guess we take Argus. Argus is quite a bit better as a 3/3. Yeah, I've noticed the same thing. You get so much card draw. Like, you get so many Spectral Sights. You get a bunch of even Skull Guldans now. It's just like, you don't have to prioritize card draw, it feels like. You just get it eventually. I think we'll take it here because it's relatively cheap. I kind of want Thresher. Argus is the highest win rate card in this pack. But I mean, we already have one. I feel like we already have an Argus and a Wriggling Horror. We probably want the 1-drop actually, given that to make the Argus and regular horror we already have better. That probably seems like the reasonable thing to do. Let's go delinquent. I feel like you want to pick up healing at some point too. You don't get quite as much healing as you get card draws, so healing feels like you do need to prioritize a little bit higher if you want to have it. But I mean, honestly, I think I still prefer Skystalker. I think Skystalker is a little bit too good. It's not like the end of the world if you don't have any healing either. Like, it could be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Tusk Piercer. We ended up getting fairly good death rolls, actually. Guess we'll take it. Depends on how much we like Bomber, but you can take Blowgill Sniper just to trigger your own Brave. Or Bomber to trigger your own Brave. What are the stats on this, actually? Yeah, I think I'm cool with the Tusk Piercer. I used to think this card wasn't very good, and then it's like the more you have it, the more you're like, you know, I mean, 1 mana deal 2 cycle at worst case scenario is actually just pretty good. I think I just answered your question before I even read your question, so I guess hopefully that was sufficient. Well, Cable Rat and Statue are the same one, right? Which is crazy because again, like I'm looking at different numbers than you guys are seeing because this is current patch. It's such a good. This is such a good class for Statue. That is crazy that Cable Rat is even close. It's weird because like Demon Hunter doesn't even have good dragons. Like when you go for Cable Rat, you're probably going for the high rolls. You're probably going for either a spell or a dragon, but Demon Hunter doesn't have good dragons. They don't have any special dragons, right? They lost the 9 mana dragon even. So it would be entirely just for spell lackey. Just to get the broken Demon Hunter spells. But yeah, I don't know. A Statue should be more consistent. I think we'll go... I think I'm pretty happy with Statue. But I would imagine that just getting the broken Demon Hunter spells is why Cable Rat's even that high. This is never going to trigger, but 6 mana 6/6 rush is pretty good. One of these things is not like the other. Yeah. Dude, where are our Coil Fangs? We are currently 3 Coil Fangs short of what we want. Where the hell are all our Coil Fangs? Panthara's really good in this class. But Guardian Og might just be too good. Especially with stuff like this and stuff like this. And even like this. Yeah, like the Divine Shield with Rush or to trigger our own guy. It's like way too valuable, I think, to even consider. Okay, we're allowed to not get Coil Fangs if we get this. All is forgiven. Oh god. It's fine, I will not complain anymore. Well, Strongman actually has a really high win rate in this class. But we don't actually have any of the broken 8 drops, so I guess we'll take that. What's up, Adrian? How you doing? Okay, we have 2, Ooh, so... we have a couple Murlocs. I wouldn't mind healing, but I think 3 is just not what we need right now. So we have a couple Murlocs. But Fury could actually make the Bladed Lady go off. Well, the thing is like, it's only 3 attack. You'd have to have the perfect storm. You'd need to have 5 mana, this thing to do 3, and then you need to already have the Dreadlord's Bite equipped. And you need a hero power. I don't know. I think we just take a 2-drop. Every time I see this card, I'm just like, you know, it's like, if this was a Twin Slice, I would probably take it, but... Okay. I kind of want the Senjin, honestly. Horror might still just be... Horror might just be the nuts anyway. We really could use it just like 4 drops though. The better your deck gets, the more I kind of relatively value Taunt. I think I'm okay with this. This wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but I'll take it. It's fine. Alright. Orc is fine. Yikes. I guess the more you have of these, the better they get, right? Maybe we just take another one. Actually kind of funny, they have, you can see the rating difference on Hearth Arena, but they actually have identical win rates. The Mercenary actually on this patch is a 1% higher win rate than Demon. I feel like we have enough Murlocs that it's gotta be better. Because they activate each other even, right? So... it's gotta be worth it. And I don't think we don't even have any soul fragments, right? We actually don't have a single soul fragment. I don't even know if we have a way to even discover a soul fragment. Like literally nothing, right? Yeah. 4 mana, 3/2 Pog. You wonder, yeah, I'm curious. I mean, they said they would look at it like this week, like probably maybe tomorrow even. I am curious if they will, because the thing is like they're gonna nerf our watch post for constructed very likely. So our watch post really isn't strong enough to be problematic, like even as is in Arena. So I kind of, especially if it gets nerfed, like they wouldn't need to remove it, but they might just, like honestly, it might not be the most unreasonable thing to just remove them all. Curious what line I've taken. Am I allowed to know that he has Conjurer's Calling in his hand? Question number 1. It's pretty low. That's disgusting. So you don't know, but if you smork him, you just lose the game because of he has a greater heal potion also. Ugh. That just looks like a disgusting turn. Looks like I'm not exactly sure given the state. Like I kind of feel like I would do something like I would do some kind of smork play and then I would get wrecked by the exact 2 cards in his hand and then I would be really salty. I kind of feel like is what I would do in that game. The hell is that thing? Oh, it still has Spellburst up. Yeah, then you might kill it. You have the Guardian Og too, so honestly you can just kill it with the 5/7. Maybe I would kill it. I don't know. Dude, what is this? Me getting value trades with Defender of Argus in Arena? Is this like literally the year 2013? The hell? Is there any way to bypass the must be level 10 on all classes to play Arena? Well, if it's just Demon Hunter, because if you didn't have the problem before, it might just be Demon Hunter. I don't know. I don't think there is a way to bypass it. You can get to level 10 very quickly by just farming the Paladin AI if you want to. Because like I did it on my old account. Well, when I was making my alternate server accounts. And like it takes like an hour to get a class from like one. Actually, no, I don't even think it takes that. No, it takes like 15 minutes, I think. Because, yeah, it took me like 2 or 3 hours to do like all 10 classes. You just want to like farm Paladin AI, specifically Paladin AI, because they hero power a bunch and you get experience for every minion you kill. Unless they change that. I don't know if they changed that with the, because they did the experience overhaul. I don't know if they actually changed that. I hope not, but that's what it used to be. You never actually grind it to 10. I mean, the thing is like you have to play like to even unlock it, period. You have to do like the single player thing with it, right? And I'm pretty sure you probably get like halfway to 10 if you don't even get to 10 just doing that, you know? Are any of our death rattles? We have a sneaky, so we might get a play from this. I feel like I blinked and I forgot what happened in the first game and I just realized we're 1-0 already. Does anyone remember what happened in the first game? I don't. I feel like we did something unfair because we're a demon hunter. Probably what happened. I'd say there's a fair chance that's what happened. Beautiful. You wouldn't also be playing Demon Hunter appropriately if you didn't also get the best RNG roll every opportunity. Wait, I'm actually unironic. I'm gonna go check my tracker. Like, what happened last game? I don't remember. It was like, he just conceded on turn 5. Because I think I honestly looked over. Oh yeah, he played the Heckle bot and then he conceded that. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. That makes sense. Can't blame him actually. Yeah, that's why I was confused. Because we did that Argus into the Heckle bot and then he did like he played a Wand Maker and a Right Wing, and then he conceded. It was kind of sudden. Must have been bad if you had to pick a Hecklebot. I feel like I would go to... I feel like I would be willing to say, like, if you're picking Hecklebot, given... Like, there's definitely not a 0% chance that would ever be correct, but, like, I mean... basically a 0% chance. So how do we ever get this to work? We don't, right? Tragic. We're probably supposed to just play this. I mean, we can get this to work because we do everything else. I wonder if we ever just play this Dreadlord's Bite right now. We deny it. We at least temporarily deny a draw too. He might not even feel safe enough to even take that damage in the first place. I don't know. He probably will, but... This would feel a lot better, except for the fact that, if we're gonna play this, we can't actually hero power, so we can't even kill this with it, with the weapon. You would unironically pick Murloc Tinyfin over a Hecklebot? I would in most decks. Straight up, yeah. Remember when I said this wouldn't be able to kill this? I just... Why do I speak words, chat? Like, just... I need to just never talk. I don't know why I keep doing this. I have this way with words, I guess. Hopefully we can play this. We might die, but I mean, we have Taunt at least. We have Taunt and a Priestess of Fury, which he has to kill. She's like, anytime you... If you have like no board and you just drop this, you're really asking for just getting lethaled immediately, but we should be okay. Does this hit itself? It does not. Okay. Yeah, I think we just play this. It's kind of unsettling how, like, frenzies interrupt, like, any other animation. How's the meta cell? The meta's just kind of a clown fiesta. I think, like, I pretty much agreed with most of what, like, I watched, like, the Green and Go podcast, which is why I started the stream so late, but, like, I mean, they basically said it's, like, obviously they need to hit the micro adjust button for, Demon Hunter, but, once they do that, it'll probably be pretty good. They probably, I mean, I hope they, and like obviously watch post, and I think Kisara is probably the thing they need to take action on, but other than that, like, there really isn't too much problematic in this meta right now. 3-mana 3/2 Pog. Watch post Pog. Watch post! Go ahead and get that hero power in, I guess. Yeah, we're actually pretty low health too, like, but this is a bit of a threat, so. You hit a Razormane Raider with the last charge of a weapon and attack back into your face, which caused it to die because the weapon hadn't actually broken yet. Yeah, Frenzy is just like really weird. That was the worst pull. I mean, we're obviously... This will obviously happen. I guess we buff all the taunts, and then we just play Watch Post behind multiple buffed taunts, because we are the scum of the earth. Sounds about right. You wouldn't mind Venomous Scorpid appearing less often? Yeah, they like... There's a specific offering bonus on that card, and it's like... It would probably be... I would like them to turn it off. But, I mean... It's a smaller issue than, you know... everything else I mentioned as major issues. But, yeah. My preference would be you wouldn't see quite as many of those. I mean, he's dead because we connect the, Did I do this wrong? Is he not dead? Shit, he's not dead. Did I do this wrong? Probably did this wrong. Yeah, I did this wrong. Yeah, I 100% did this wrong. Oh well. I just thought it wasn't close, but then it actually was. It actually mattered. I needed to put 3 and 3 into the 6. I honestly just didn't realize it was close. I thought we just easily had lethal. Now it's not close. Yeah, so that's interesting. If you have a 3 damage weapon, you just kill a raider, a Razormane raider. I'll have to keep that in mind. You want to just do it on an empty board. Good old watch post. Bum bum bum.
Care to make a wager, friend?
That's how Lillian works too. Yeah, that I don't think I've ever seen either. That's how I see this weapon being used a lot of the time. Like, it's basically just a way better Chaos Strike, right? Because that's a lot of the times when this thing feels really good. You're basically using it as a Chaos Strike, but it just gives you an extra charge. It gives you a 1/1 weapon charge afterwards. Actually, this is kind of disgusting. The taunt value here, we get a Yeti taunt. An amalgam that can't be eaten by tribe things that don't actually exist anymore. Anyway, thanks Biden for the Prime sub 4 hours ago. The offline Prime sub, the best kind of Prime sub. This seems really unfair and good. Do I want to give up this, I don't think I do. Keep it. Thought the man crit counter was rogue. Dude, I was playing some ranked on my Asia account trying to get out of the beginner ranks finally. Really just to play some mage because mage is hilarious. Horribly broken, but also hilarious. And yeah, someone actually man cricked me and I was like shooketh. What can I get off of this? I could get the 5 drop actually. Never 5-drop Baby Rage. I'm wondering if you actually flyer this. Yeah.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the sun.
Oh shit. This is not okay. Uh-oh. Dude, I don't want to give him a flyer. Oh well. Actually, I can give him an Argus. I don't want to give him an Argus. I don't want. Wait. What is this? A shadow clone? Oh god. YOLO. Fuck. I guess it's this then.
My shield for honor.
I guess this was correct actually. This is actually correct order given Shadow Clone. Yeah, that was actually just objectively correct order, right? That wasn't even an order lull, that was actually just correct.
It wasn't that big.
Do we double fly or do we do these? Correct order lull, exactly right. What's up, old black nerd? How you doing? I feel like the most efficient. It's actually a really weird question. What's the most efficient way to actually do this? So like this pushes extra damage right now, but actually you do it like this, right? You don't double flyer. I think you do it like this. There's actually like 3 different ways to do this. Because double flyer lets you push two more face, I guess. Puts him to 7.
Actually, I'm good here.
We would have gotten punished for it because he had exactly this. But like we could have pushed slightly more damage. Yeah, but then we would have actually gotten wrecked. Kind of funny. Okay, so here's the situation. Do we really want to keep smorking? This is a really good time to play Shavara right now. If we don't play Shavara right now, it's gonna be completely dead. But you know, we could, you know. Thing is, like, we could push 6. I mean, we could push the 6, but then we'd have to take 5, and then we'd be in danger ourselves. I think you just Shavara. It's fine. Like, it's not like we're behind and we need to, like, smork him desperately. Even though we are behind kind of because he has this, but... We should have value. We should have sustain.
We'll be fine. It wasn't
Dude, another one? Oh my god. Oh, he just has no fear, apparently. Okay. Reasonable.
My blades are just a shadow.
He can have no fear all he wants, but maybe he should have had a little bit more fear. Just you know, just saying. He probably just didn't have another play. Sometimes it's good to have fear. So it's almost like, you know, fear was like created in like your biology for a reason. But I mean, you know, just saying. He didn't know, by the way. All we have to fear is fear itself.
Illidan versus Illidan.
This ends now. The Legion's rage pales before
Oof.
mine.
Baron must be so good in this matchup, but don't think we keep it. All we have to fear is fear and tigers, basically. I mean, I don't know. Are tigers that mean? I've never heard that. They seem kind of chill. I don't know though. They seem more chill than lions. I feel like lions would be I actually don't know. How aggressive are tigers? I actually just don't know that. Let's see if Google answers. How aggressive are tigers? Dude, I googled this and why is it it's just all of it was saying tiger sharks instead of tigers. Most tigers will only attack a human if they cannot physically satisfy their needs otherwise. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. So that's the thing is like so tigers are chill unless they're hungry. And then you're screwed. Oh my god. The thing is, this is still better, I think. Okay, so how aggressive are lions? Okay, this thing is saying, relatively speaking, tigers are more aggressive because lions are just lazy. Which, okay. It's probably about right. So lions are just gonna see a human, they're just like, eh. Tigers are more insecure, I guess. That's literally what this says. Let me, can you guys see this? They also tend to be more aggressive. They tend to be more aggressive as lions are considered to be lazy animals. Most male lions just sleep around doing nothing. Unless they have to get up and do something. Alright, I guess we'll do this now. This guy's currently like, what the hell? He doesn't even know yet. You wouldn't want to test a theory? I mean, you only live once, right? That's always a thing I never understood about the you only live once thing, though. It's like, you only live once, so you really don't want to end it by doing something really dumb, right? I always thought it was like, it made no sense. It's like, that's like a reason why I wouldn't do anything dumb. But they say it as if it's like a reason to do really dumb things. It's like, that doesn't, like, this logic just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm missing something, but like... Yeah, Lonely Island. You only live once, don't let it go to waste. I used to love Lonely Island, man. I wish I could play that song right now, but Monka DMCA. Wait, that reminds me, I need to add, what's that emote that was in Grinning Goat today? Was it Monka Jam? No, it wasn't Monka Jam. Wait, which one was it? Grinning. So how do we self-damage this? This honestly just doesn't really line up at all. I think we just play this and just chill, honestly. Alright, so what was this emote? It was, oh yeah, it was Yep Jam. Okay, I need to add Yep Jam. I've added Yep Jam. If you're wondering what Yep Jam is, this is Yep Jam. Why does this always happen? If we can just snipe that, that's honestly kind of okay. He knows we have removal, so that's gonna like kind of screw, like he can't like hide anything or try to take even a 50-50. We're basically guaranteed to get this. I mean, we have multiple rushes too, so like there's no way this ever goes here. Unless he rushes it, obviously. Okay. Coordinated strike to deal with that 9-1 might be the play here. We could also say we're feeling lucky with Fury, and then just...
I grow impatient.
I think we're just supposed to do this. So how are we want to minimize base damage. So base goes into the 1-3. Did I do this wrong? Did I even... I didn't even need this. It's fine. Wait, we still just do this, right? Yeah, we just leave the Divine Shield. It's fine. Yeah, it's like, you're pretty much just tempoing this, but like, yeah, we had nothing better to do with the rest of our mana, so this is fine. You understand the power of being lazy? Dude, there's a guy that was like actually well disciplined, but like who I used to work with, and he still said like, you know, there's a power in being lazy because you don't want to waste energy basically. It's the reason that there's like actually a, you know, it's the reason why humans are lazy basically. Because it honestly is like, it honestly makes sense. Alright, how much do we want to trust this thing? I feel like if we get like the charge, I'll just use it. But I'm hoping like, yeah, it's like if I get this, then we just bump like this, and then it's never gonna miss 5 times, right? Like surely. But it's like the reason why living creatures are lazy is because like, seriously, like, you know. If you're a living creature, you don't have to move, don't waste the energy. It's like actually legitimately a survival mechanism. Things are a little different in current year, but you know. Heavy ball redeemed. I guess we're just playing this. Probably just playing this as a 1-1, probably not worth it. What Hearthstone maybe would be the most scary in real life? Well, I don't know that one. Which one would be the most chill in real life? Probably Ultrasaur. I'm pretty sure Deathwing would be the scariest one, wouldn't he? Isn't that like probably the obvious answer? Yogg. I guess Yogg would be scary. Because Yogg would just be like, haha, I'm just gonna like do random shit, and then you're literally just gonna disintegrate. You'll be like, I didn't agree on that. Pretty much any of the old gods would be. Silas would be creepy, yeah. You're not wrong. He would just be creepy though, not scary. Alright, let's go for this, and I think I'm okay with getting the 8 face in. As such. Now I'm thinking about Silas, I'm like, oh god, do I want to like...
The light protects me.
Which was the Demon Hunters drafting Tunnel Blaster? I think this is the first Tunnel Blaster I've seen. Maybe they're like 5-head and they're like, you know, we need the Tunnel Blaster to interact with our opponent's cycle of hatred. Okay, are we actually just dead? Heck, wait. Not sure, there probably would have been, like maybe it was the last turn, there probably was some point I should have just played this. Because like if we play it last turn, maybe we get that 3 and then maybe we have lethal, but even then like we'd be 1 off if he has taunt, which he probably does. Taunt heal, why not? This guy's like the ultimate control Demon Hunter. Dude, and like we can't even like get our death rattle without giving him a
You will regret imprisoning me.
giving him a draw. We have no winning. Yeah, we actually just have no win. We have no possible win condition. I'm actually just gonna leave. There's literally no draw we could even get that would help. Like, not even remotely. I'm playing on this server I'm playing on. Tunnel Blaster's actually always been pretty popular on this server. Because I play on the servers enough to know that like there were cards that are picked much more often on certain servers, and like this server actually likes Tunnel Blaster. It's always been that way. Because if you're drafting, like he had like the most like obscenely greedy deck ever, right? Like if you're drafting that kind of deck, it's honestly just not a bad card. Like it basically won him that game. You know? If you have the right deck for it. It's just that like it's not a very consistent drafting strategy to try to draft that kind of deck, but if you have that deck, it's pretty good. It's actually impossible for us to deny this, isn't it? I mean, he's gonna get it anyway, so we might as well not waste the hero power.
I have trained for days.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
What's up, Gordo? It's also true. His Tunnel Blaster counters Watch Post, kind of. Kind of. Do we just Argus this? Alternatively, you like Guardian Og it. It's probably better to do Guardian Og. Honestly, though, the problem with the other play, like normally would be way more tempo, but we know he has a 1/4 on the board. So honestly, this is just getting a bunch of like 1 health stuff against a 1/4 is just kind of probably not intelligent. This Dreadlord's Bite is just like strategically jumping into the most like difficult spot in our hand to actually get outcast. Like it would be so good if we could actually outcast it right now. We're fine with we just do Coordinated Strike, Guardian Og, I guess. Do we actually even need? Actually, don't even need a Coordinated Strike. We might do it anyway though. If we don't Coordinated Strike, we have to Hero Power that. We leave the spell damage up. I think it's fine to just use it. We only really use 1 ping. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Forgot we were giving him an extra draw. That was another really big reason I probably would have been wrong to not. Is if you with the other play you leave up the Thalnos and you don't get the extra draw. You don't give him the extra draw. So you make it so like Hellfire suddenly saves him. The problem is we're gonna get like absolutely obliterated by Abyssal Enforcer, but maybe it doesn't happen. It's like you could kill that, but ugh. That is not an Abyssal Enforcer. I'm really bad at drawing these at the right time. I need to get better at drawing these at the right time. I mean, it's not like it's bad now, right? It's like, to be very clear, it's still not bad. It's because this card is never bad. I guess we'll just play it. Because it's like the exact situation where a card like this is supposed to be bad. It's like I'm literally pushing for lethal. I just need things that can attack. But this thing is so busted that it's like, you know, I mean, it's going to give me almost as much anyway. So it's just fine. I can still just play it. Like, it's so dumb. Like, the card should be terrible now. Unfortunately, I wasn't thinking about Batterhead as a possibility of things that can happen. But truly tragedy. But it's the 2/2 was still enough to give us the damage to kill this if we want to. It's gonna depend on. Wasn't expecting him to do that. Okay. Well. So it got even more value than it was supposed to because basically it still got to attack. Although, I mean, if it could attack, it would go face, obviously. But, like, it still got that attack that we weren't even supposed to get, so, okay.
I grow impatient.
We'll just kill this off. And then... we smork, yeah. This is where, like... Well, I mean, this card still sets up lethal, but it's like, well, we don't get the draw, which is kind of bad, but... I mean, Barrens is lethal. Priestess of Fury is probably lethal. Spectral Sight can find us one of those cards. Antane is like super delayed lethal. Rip our hopes and dreams. I mean, we still technically have lethal. Dude, why did everyone have Potion Vendor? I feel like this server likes Potion Vendor more too. XD. I offer you lethal. You have 0 mana lethal. You don't get to have 0 mana lethal very often. You like Potion? Yeah, Potion Vendor, it's like, Warlock probably is the best class. I'm just saying that because like we got Potion Vendored by the Demon Hunter too, I think. But I guess it's like the same thing. I don't know, like Potion, like it feels like Demon Hunter almost has like the same inevitable ability and sustain as Warlock does. Like Warlock literally has like the hero power, but like Demon Hunter gets such an obscene amount of draw that it feels like you have just as much guaranteed value in Demon Hunter. Unless you're playing our Demon Hunter deck, where we're sitting here trying to kill him with a 1-mana weapon, but, you know. All that matters is that you get there, right? Because honestly, like, with how the outcast, depending on your deck, like, if you have, like, a whole bunch of, like, outcast card draw, like, just having, like, 1 mana do nothing things are good just to be able to, like, you know, just to free up outcast effects sometimes. Okay, I don't think I really want to play this on one. I'll just, look for something else. Okay, so we got this in the outcast slot, that's nice. Probably playing this. Good old Coin Cyclone play. Do we ever hero power that? Yeah. It's like you could hero power it and bite. Like it'll probably be fine, but it's just not. Chat, remember when I could have hero powered it and you guys told me not to? And now I regret everything? It's your fault, chat. I'm kidding. Remember what I could have done here? It's all chat's fault. Yeah, all the people in chat that told me not to. All 10,000 of them. That totally exist and are not just figments of my imagination. Honestly though, I'm not even sure if that, even if we knew that he was going to do that, I don't even know if that was better than this. This might still be better, actually. Ooh. Guess we just play that. Just trade and play the 4. Would you rather play a 4-3 and a 2-1? I mean, the horror gets better, right?
I grow impatient.
I'm not happy just having a 2-6, but I guess like this could get better hypothetically with this. There is a chance. I just don't have like the highest hopes for that card, but maybe I am a doubter. Too much of a doubter. You haven't seen Armor Vendor a lot? It's just cards that, well, I think like there is like a bit of a bonus on newer cards. In general, it's just like, I mean, like the card's not premium, right? And like I think anything that, it's just because like cards are so much better now, like anything that isn't premium, you're just not going to see as often, just because it's just other cards are better now. I think I want to get this damage in. I don't want him to be able to ping that. Because like if he trades here, then we just believe in the priestess, right? Okay. So even if it's mirror, it's usually not mirror, but even if it is mirror, oh, that's a problem. I was gonna say like you can trade it off, but now we can't. Well, surely nothing bad happens.
My blades will sing.
Wait, was this always 6 damage? I thought this was 5 damage. Did they buff this card? Wait, was that one of the core set changes? I thought this was 5. Was this 6? Was this 5 or was this always 6? It was always 6? Okay, I'm just crazy. I thought it was 5 for some reason. It's not even in core. Just disproving all of my hopes and dreams. Okay. Yeah, I know it used to be a 6/7, so it wasn't touched at all. Okay. So he's probably gonna get a water elemental, right? If we trade, then we just don't trade. Seems good. Just don't trade. Because, yeah, I think from what I remember, I forgot someone else brought it up. It might have been, I forget who it was actually, but one of the regulars, they said like this is more than twice as common as Netherwind Portal. Dude, what the fuck?
I have trained for death.
That always gets
Child's play.
We should be safe. Yeah, no, like actual freeze mage. He played snap freeze and he played a drafted freezing potion. That was a drafted freezing potion and a deep freeze. 2 deep freezes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think he screwed up. He probably should have frozen our 5-drop. Now we get to pop that. Although we give him a water elemental when he pops it. Okay. That's a really good draw, actually. I guess we test the portal first. It's not that. What? Wait. Does that mean, did we never do rigged fair game? Do we deny rigged fair game always? Is it rigged fair game? I'm very confused. I guess it, yeah, it must be bugged. It must be rigged fair game then. I guess. The Dreadlord's Bite hit his face, fortunately, so we didn't have to. Yeah, we always went face playing on the water alley. Yeah, so I guess it was bugged that this should still be there. Okay. It's kind of what I figured. He's gonna get a bunch of random freeze again. Not quite. No! Yeah, it's funny how that works, that, it's probably true, right? Oh shit, I need to hero power because I have the hero power quest. Oh dear. Time for lesson, insolent pop. Mad. He mad. He mad. Why you have to be mad? Only game. Yeah, we know he had the fishies, so he knew we had the fishies, so it was, he knew he had lethal, yeah. Why you have to be mad? It's only game.
Your soul shall be mine. The legion's rage pales before mine.
But we have to hero power because we have quests and stuff. And beyond just the quests, we also have like the achievements, and we need to farm all the achievements. We're not BMing, it's the game that forces us to do all these achievements. You're going for your 1k DH, 167 wins. I need to get 3,000 DH wins. Actually, since on this account I have this one, and honestly, because of Battle Pass, I have like Demon Hunter portraits, so I'm probably in no rush actually. Because as much as I like the 1k one, the ones they have in this rotation are really good. So pretty happy with those actually. Felipe, thanks for following. Oh god. Remember when I chose not to hero power that because I was like, it probably won't matter that much. But Basically costs us a coin now. Yeah, actually, it's like I was playing Demon Hunter on my side accounts when I would like try to get like the constructed quest done or whatever, but after the core set rotation, like the decks got way more expensive. I can't actually play Demon Hunter on those accounts anymore. I just straight up can't. Now Mage is the cheap class. So now I'm playing Mage on all of them. So because you literally just put 30 spells in your deck. And then you just beat everyone. You know why chat keeps telling me to not hero power there? Not hit the 1-3 with the hero power? Exactly right. Why is chat doing? Why is chat leading me into such mistakes? Darn it, chat. It's all chat's fault. And honestly, that deck is like actually just fun, so. Like, I feel like that deck is like honestly not even, it's too fun for me to like be like seriously bothered by it. The thing is like if I was like a legend player, like I would, and trying to like actually taking constructed seriously, I would be triggered out of my mind. But for me, it's like, I don't know, I enjoy this. I feel like I understand. It feels like it's the flip side of me when there's like a fun card in Arena that's like really problematic and I'm like, this thing needs to go. I'm like, it's like the flip side of that. It's like, well, I don't know. For me, I'm like, you know, this is great actually. I don't hate this. Why does he have a 3-mana 6/6? He's literally played nothing but battle cries this entire game. I feel like out of respect for getting a turn 6/6 Blubber Baron, I should honestly just concede. And unfortunately, since this is the year 2021 in Hearthstone, we actually have like a really good answer though. So we're fine. It honestly took me a while to find that, but Sarah, well, yeah. I mean, it's the same thing. Like the goats talked about it today too. It's like, and I mentioned the same. I made the same argument in my stream yesterday. I was like, you know, if there's a card that basically gives you free wins a bunch of the time, some people like beating players better than them. You know, it's like it's a real thing. So cards that enable that, some people really appreciate, right? It's kind of a problem. So do we just this might be the time we actually just roll the RNG on this. Yeah. Because honestly, the play might just be to like just go wide and just hope it doesn't hit the wrong one. It probably is, honestly. Because we're not exactly in a favored position here. Maybe I should Divine Shield this one. Yeah, I should actually. And actually, like, this one's probably fine. It's like only... Fuck me. It's like that was the only one that actually probably I didn't want to have get hit. There's a decent chance a new player passes Ysera for Deathwing. A new player, totally, because like I mean, Ysera doesn't even say what it does. You know, like you don't even, it literally doesn't even say what it does. Like, why would someone that was like new pick Ysera over something that was like so blatantly powerful? Not like overpowered, like not like objective power level wise, but just something really good like that, like Deathwing. If you didn't even know what it did, right? Like, I completely agree. Like, they'd actually be probably extremely likely to not pick Ysera if it was up against something else. We're getting all those hero powers in, that's good. The problem is we are 1 damage off. Maybe a new player might pick Ysera just because they don't know what it does and they want to find out though. That's the flip side of it. The hell is even happening right now? We get Kazakhist and Shadowhunter Vol'jin.
That was a mistake.
Is he dead now? He has no initiative, he's dead. He's actually just dead. Oh wow. A wrong move? Okay. Okay. Easiest game of our lives. Never doubted for a second.
You asked for it.
The Legion's rage pales before mine.
Like that's actually talking about, like, since I was mentioning like Ysera, how it doesn't even describe what it does. That's always been one of my pet peeves. Like, I don't know, like I think there's part of like the Hearthstone team that like thinks like, and maybe mobile players are this way, where they, when you just don't tell them what a card does, like they actually just legitimately think it's fun, you know? Because they seem to like have that mindset where it's like if you just don't tell them how a game mechanic works and you find out, you know, it's fun, right? But it's like, for me, it's, you know, for someone who takes the game remotely seriously, you're like, just, can you actually like tell me what, can you actually have the card text actually, you know, actually say what the card does rather than make us have to guess, you know? But, you know, it's a difference in design philosophy there. Yeah, like even in collection, it doesn't say exactly. Like, there's actually no way. If you want to know what Ysera does, you literally have to go to a third-party website. Or actually, you can go to the collection on the Blizzard website now. That didn't used to exist, but you can do that now, actually. So at least there's that now. But yeah, it used to be like you literally had to go to a third-party website. I'm not really happy about this, but yeah. Yeah, Zephyrs too. I mean, you remember the card when Zephyrs was initially revealed, people were just like, what? The perfect card? What? What do you mean? Excuse me? What the hell are you talking about? Including like, you know, even like because they didn't really explain it well on when it was revealed either. Like literally even all the people like Like, I don't remember who did that particular card reveal, but I feel like even the person doing that card reveal was like, what the hell? You know? I don't know if they did it during the reveal stream. I feel like someone got that reveal. You thought it would just let you pick any card in the game? I mean, that would be accurate with its text, but no. Yeah, like the fact that it only lets you choose, like, I forget. It's still the same, right? It's still the same card pool after core set rotation. I think they said that, right? It still picks the same cards that it did before. But like, yeah, it's like, especially now, it's like, I mean, that's just like so unbelievably confusing. It never misses. Cool. I don't know if I should have, like, maybe I should have played this instead of that. I don't know. I think it's fine to play this over that. It's like, this is more pressure technically, but I don't know. This is really bad for us, actually. Because this eats the 5/8. I think we don't even give him like the 5/8. Like if he wants to kill that, he has to ping it, I think. If we actually just do this. We're in a pretty scary spot. It feels like, I mean, just imagine like if we had like one Illidari Inquisitor basically, right? I would like solve all. We keep getting into these situations where, you know, we're just a little short and it's just like, I don't know how we get there. And we've generally gotten there. That's why we're 6-1 and not, you know, 4-3. But yeah, it's like we keep getting into this like kind of spooky spot where it's like, it's just not really, we don't really have it, you know? Keck W. Are we supposed to pop it now? I kind of want to kill this. You do have to kill this. Probably no sense in holding it, actually. One Inquisitor would solve all problems in a lot of decks. Indeed. An 8-mana 8/8 rush that Pyroblasts your opponent's face, basically. Pretty good card. A Coil Fang would also solve a lot of problems in a lot of decks. Priestess of Fury would solve a lot of problems in a lot of decks. A Cycle of Hatred would solve a lot of problems in a lot of decks. Expendable Performers would solve a lot of problems in a lot of decks. Another Walker would solve a lot of problems in a lot of decks that have access to the Demon Hunter Discover pool. What else is there? You get the point I'm making.
This ends now. The
Ancient Voidhound, exactly right.
Legions before mine.
Do I want this? We have like perfect curve, so maybe we actually do keep it. I guess we do. I don't know if it's the same person. I'm against someone who's the name of a person that comes here sometimes, but it might not be the same person actually, because I don't think that person's on the server. But maybe it is.
Child's play.
It's not the greatest time to play this, but it's like either you give this up or you give up the Divine Shield. They can always like hero power this anyway. And the same thing. At least the taunt protects the Divine Shield here.
Handle it.
What's up, Whimsy? How you doing? Yeah, do we need to flyer that?
Demons. Demons.
I think we do. The other plays aren't that much more efficient anyway. I should have drawn first technically. But there was no draw that changed my play. Unless you wanted to go like Delinquent and Demon Companion. You surprised how strong Demon Hunter is again? Yeah. We've talked about this many times, but essentially, yeah, they turned off all the micro adjusts on Demon Hunter cards, all the broken Demon Hunter cards, so all of a sudden they actually get all their broken cards, so now they're... Anytime they do this, their Demon Hunter's gonna be the best class. Just kinda how it is. We could Dreadlord's Blade if we wanted to. We could also just Hero Power and... I guess we play Reporter.
Demons.
We start with the Demon Companion, because like if we get the +1 attack one, that could solve problems.
Demons.
Yeah, let's start with this. Yeah, this one too, you can also go for this.
Time grows short.
Doesn't really make sense. I don't know. So like the Demon Companion ended up just being a hero power that healed us for 3 basically. It's not really what I wanted, but I was hoping for either of the other ones. So if I got the taunt, I would have probably used the Dreadlord's Bite, I think. That was like the only one I didn't want, basically. Okay, we have ways to deal with that. We can Divine Shield our guy if we have to, but we're probably, if we're assuming we're able to outcast the Dreadlord's Bite, we can do that this turn. Depends on what we draw, obviously. Thanks for the follow, Herkai. It's the first round of the night, yeah. Okay, we could outcast this, but it might not be worth it now. We just play like these two. Or... let's do this. The problem is like, I feel like we should do this, but then Cycle just ends the game instantly. But are we beating Cycle? Probably not. With this hand, we're not, right?
I grow impatient.
Unless you're gonna like hyper deliberately play around it, but like, I don't know, man, like... I don't know that you can play around Demon Hunter cards right now. It's just, you just kind of have to hope they don't have the one that beats you. Like, if we knew he had Cycle, we could attempt to beat it, but then like we would probably still lose. Okay, that's actually really bad, but I mean, at least that's not Cycle.
Would you help a weary traveler?
I see so many of these suddenly. I was gonna do this, but then I realized playing that into this weapon probably not ideal, so this is probably better. Till we find out he has another one. This guy hasn't played a card over 4 mana yet, and we're out of steam because we also haven't drawn any of our big stuff. We have such a heavier deck than this guy, it appears, but we just haven't drawn our stuff. I mean, if we just find like Spectral Sight or something, or at least if we just... We're running out of bad draws, right? So, I mean, we should find value eventually. We really should. Got a 7-2 warrior going. Nice, nice. Okay, he didn't give us the draw. Nice, we got it.
I see.
I don't want to... Like, playing Antane is like asking to die immediately, I think. Maybe we might have the tools to survive though. We have a little bit of taunt.
Demons. Demons. Time grows
I wish we had like a little bit more defensive options. This guy doesn't really have that aggressive of a deck. We might be able to get away with it. We can try. We don't have an activator for Brave. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't hit your own guys. They're basically just daring him. It's like, can you kill us or not, basically. If he has the Inquisitor, we lose. It would have been the same thing, like if we played the Inquisitor. If we did it the other way, if he had an Inquisitor, we would also lose. So we kind of lose to the same things either way.
We'll cut right to the chase.
And now we lose like this. We're actually dead, aren't we? Yeah, we're just dead. I think it was too greedy. I should have not done that. Good hits. We needed it to hit like completely differently because we had the AoE, right? We need it to do like something very different. We only died by 1 health. But guess the thing is, like, if we didn't play, I don't know. I think we just need a little bit more defense to be able to do that. I have to look, actually. Let me look in, like, if we did the other play, would we have won?
The Legion's rage pales before mine.
Against what he had, we would have. Yeah, so I think I threw that. So Keith, this is a Gilei. I don't know if they have those up in I don't know if they have those up in Canada. These are from Florida, I believe, right? I think they're from Florida. Cigar City. How you doing, Judge? Glide away your own cycle. We don't have a cycle. You don't see, I don't think I mean, I don't think my personality changes when I drink at all. I mean, I'll be more, it just makes me, like, it honestly doesn't change my personality. It makes me, sometimes it'll make me, like, drinking will make me do things that I wouldn't normally, or make me say things I wouldn't normally say. Things that I would just normally have, you know, the good judgment of not saying because I probably shouldn't say it. But then if I'm drinking, I'm like, oh, let's just fire shit at Judge, for example. No. But you know, like, so, but other than that, like, it doesn't change my personality. It just makes me like, if anything, it would just make me more honest. You know. You did see that, Judge. Not wrong. Just makes me start talking all this shit. But other than that, you know. Okay, that's kind of a problem. Chat, remember when you told me not to position around Reaper Scythe? I actually wasn't even sure, because I thought that card was in, but I just hadn't seen it ever. I wasn't even sure if it still was in, but apparently it is in. I thought it was in at then, but then I never saw it, so I guess it is in. Now we know. Probably should have not positioned the 3-2 in the middle. Okay, it's not going to matter, because they always have that card, which is always buffed. Oh my god. That's helpful. Alright, how much do we believe in this priestess? I mean, we kind of have to believe in it, don't we? No, I mean... 4 out of 6 is... I mean, that's above average. There's a chance it just snipes it. We might just want to run... We honestly might just want to, like, trade the 2-6 after using our face on it. I feel like that's smarter. It depends on how desperate you are. Do you think you need to get lucky to win here? That's the thing, is like, we're probably unfavored, right? Maybe we do actually need to get... Maybe we actually do need to get lucky. We can also just use our face and not send the 2-6 in. Then you don't have to get quite as lucky, but you still have to win like a 50-50. That's probably the, it's probably that. It's like the middle line. Like, get lucky, get somewhat lucky, but yeah, like running the 2-6 in is probably just not the play. Beautiful. Was that the 6th hit? That looked like, I wasn't, it looked like that might have been the 6th hit that did it. Dude, we are getting all of these hero power procs for that quest value. That's what really matters. You just gotta get those quests done. You like the 30th anniversary card back? Yeah, that one's pretty interesting. I still always use the Blizzard one. Dude, I forgot we had a watch post in this deck. We have actually like literally never drawn this thing like ever. Do we have enough damage here? Yeah, we just double flyer. Yeah. Don't want to let this guy die unnecessarily. I was like looking at the reason I didn't see it immediately was because I was doing like all the Argus math. I was like, if I do Argus and Flyer, and then I'm like, oh, wait a second. Missed hero power. Damn it. Dude, now we still need 2 hero powers. If I'm like 1 hero power short, it's gonna be a disaster. Okay, just remind me to hero power before I concede this game if we lose. We need 2 hero powers this game. As long as if we lose, it's okay as long as we hero power twice. That's all that really matters. I didn't read that one earlier. There were too many red comments around, so I didn't hear it. You take an invitation to hang around, grab some more champagne. Dude, I miss champagne. You must have had a lot of champagne. Anyone that doesn't know, Judge just got married, it looks like, the last couple days, so... Judging off of the, I didn't hear you talk about it, but off of the, just a married thing that was on his stream, so congrats to Judge. I kind of figured that was what it was. I didn't want to like publicly speculate, but I kind of figured when you didn't just said you were going away, it was important, and I knew you just got engaged. I was like, that's probably, I imagine that was what it was, but you know, I was like, I don't want to like publicly speculate, but I imagine that must have been what it was. I kind of suspected that's what it was. A lot of champagne. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, we did it. We did it, chat.
The light protects me.
We did it. Uh-oh, that's terrifying. Dude, this is just gonna get executed, isn't it? Are we gonna live in the world where we just say he has execute and we're gonna coin this to protect this from execute? No, we're just gonna play this. And if he has it, then we're just going to baby rage and say it's content or something. They never have execute, right? They actually never have execute. Cool. Beautiful. But this card can't attack. It's terrible. He didn't even get the third charge. So you know what makes this card really fun? If you protect it with even more taunt. I honestly feel like a scumbag. No. Okay, so our 3-drop trades basically evenly with the Rusty Raider, one of the best 5-drops ever printed. That seems reasonable. Like, how lucky are we feeling? Do we get Kolek? I mean, we're Kolst stream, so we get Kolek, right? That's just how it works. Obviously. So if we get Kolek, then this is suddenly like really, really good. It's honestly not a necessary risk though. We can just flyer this. Well, it's like, yeah, you just fly your hero power, right? Like, it would be nice to get Kolek, but it actually just doesn't add that much. It doesn't add that much for the risk of, like, whiffing, I feel. Also, we have the hero power quest. And we know that, as we've said multiple times, that's what really matters. We just need one more hero power before a hero explodes. One more. Damn, I kind of suspected he had Minefield, but he actually didn't have it. He just drew it. He felt like that kind of a deck though, so he also has a Gnarg now. It's kind of annoying. That is the best draw on our deck. That seems cool. So we would not be a Demon Hunter if we did not draw our deck in basically the optimal possible order. And by the optimal order, I just mean having Watch Post in the opening hand. And then also top decking your best 6-drop on 6. That seems, yeah, fair. Just Demon Hunter things. That guy's kind of big. It's a big boy. We can Aug this Tusk Piercer hero power to kill it. Aug this Tusk Piercer hero power. Wait, I'm like, wait, that's not hero power. It's the same situation. I think we're always gonna, if we're gonna do that play, we always have mana to do this. So let's do this first, because if we get Kolek, it changes the math, because we can do it on this probably, right? Because this will do 5. Well, no, we can't, because we don't have enough mana, but we still do that, I think. It just means we don't get the Divine Shield, but I think that's fine. Getting that 6 face damage is pretty juicy. Getting execute out. Generally, yeah. I mean, because he has, specifically because he has like the baton equipped, like getting an execute out for a 3-drop is pretty good generally, but like if he doesn't even have to like, you know, if he's using a weapon he wants to use anyway, then it doesn't feel good. But generally speaking, because generally you'd be getting, you would assume that you're getting some kind of value out of the actual, you're forcing, it's not just an execute, they also have to activate the execute. If they have to pay for the activator and the execute and it's not super clean, then it's good, but if you're just trading 1-for-1 with an execute, that feels pretty bad. Because execute's not even like a premium card, you know. What is our death rattles in deck like? We have that 5-drop that I don't actually want right now. We have a sneaky. Let's see if we get sneaky. Sneaky I would probably play. Beautiful. It's not popping right. Do we want to divine shield something? It's really just, do you want to get the 2-1 out? 4-10. It sets up lethal technically. It's like, honestly, it doesn't feel like the divine shield, especially because it's 4 attack, it's 4 health. He has a 3 damage weapon. Like, I don't feel like this actually helps the minion at all. It might just make it get executed, but oh well. Just to get the 2-1 out to threaten actual lethal through hero power, probably worth. That's fine. Less fine, but still fine. We just need to get our opponent, force our opponent to draw cards somehow. Is that lethal? That's probably lethal. It's actually not lethal. How is that not lethal? Can we just like force our opponent to draw a card somehow? That would be nice, because that would make it lethal. Can statue work on face? That would be unbelievably overpowered, but it would also give us lethal. I can't really leave that 5-1 alone. I think I'm actually willing to just use this up. It's very aggro, but as long as his hero explodes, it's fine. If his hero doesn't explode, then it's not fine. It was just a little awkward. Like, we had just, like, we were 1 mana short, really, of what we would have liked to do that turn. It would have been nice to do both of these. But we also needed hero power. Like, I would have played this as a 0-5. If I could have also hero powered. But that wasn't an option. Cool. Talking about champagne, I have not had a lot of champagne. I don't tend to get like actual champagne. I get like sparkling wine sometimes. I don't drink. I should drink more sparkling wine actually, but because it's good. But for some reason I just don't get it that often. I should get it more often. It feels like the thing you save for momentous occasions, you know.
I will prove myself to you.
It's so fire, yeah. Cause even like There's this brand of like, shit, what's it called? I don't remember the brand. Aussie Flush, thanks for follow. There's a brand of like super cheap sparkling wine. It's like literally like where I live, it's like they tax the shit out of alcohol, so it's like things are pretty expensive. They're still not quite Canada prices, but they're more expensive here than they are in like, you know, I grew up in California, like stuff is so cheap in California, it's insane. But things are more expensive here, but still you can get it for like $6 a bottle, and it's like it's just good. Surely nothing bad happens to this.
So an orc walks into an inn.
Okay. Okay. You can't really play the mercenary. The thing is, this is literally never, with where we drew it here, like this is never gonna outcast ever. So I feel like we just play it.
Child's play.
Next turn we can go 2/2. You could play the orc, but it's just like there's so many ways that could go wrong. You know? It's not a question of like if it goes wrong, it's just a question of how it goes wrong. I can kill that technically, but it's not. We probably want to go double 2, right? And I think he just, I kind of feel like we just
Demons.
go face and just let him try to deal with it. Like, we just don't even like, it doesn't make sense for us. So you could like kill it, but it would cost you this and this. This is worth less than this is anyway, so. Alright, that's mildly terrifying. It's not like this, like, blows you out of the game or anything, right? You probably just leave it alone. It's the same situation where it's like, I feel like I'm gonna kill that off, but like, it just doesn't seem actually worth... Doesn't seem worth killing that thing.
You're not laughing. These old bones just keep moving.
What is the name of the sparkling one? Oh yeah, Andre. Because we had good experiences in college with Andre. Like, actually good experiences. It's not like when you have like a bad experience in college with, you know, something. It's like, no, you have just legitimately just good experiences with it. Andre, our friend Andre. How much do we... It would be nice. I really would like to get the +1 attack buff with the Wind Fury and the trades, but like, I don't think it's better than dropping this guy. Which means that you're basically just gonna lose. You're gonna lose some stuff, but it's fine. Yeah, we're not really quite getting there. This deck's had like this very consistent theme where we like get kind of close like this, but then it's like the last like 10 health points are a real struggle because we don't actually have, you know, the Illidari Inquisitor
the super stupid unfair card that just ends the game by itself, you know? Yeah, you know. How are the results this meta? I was looking at my results earlier. I didn't realize I already had 30 runs on NA server, but like I have 30 runs on NA and I clinched a 7.73 already, so that's pretty good. On the other servers I'm averaging a little above 7, so also not bad.
My blades will sing.
This thing has not failed us once yet. It's great. When our aggressive deck doesn't have King Crush with Wind Fury, I know, right? No! Damn it. If he had an extra spell in hand, and it would have sniped the Brave completely, then he wouldn't have had board clear. No! Countered by him not having any value. It's a disaster. Actual disaster. I don't know that I ever want to play this, actually, because if he has Potion Madness, then we would actually lose the game instantly. I think I'm actually just not going to play it. Let's just do this stuff. Yeah, let's just, I don't want to, I'm not in the mood to lose like that. Let's just not.
We're being attacked. You're not laughing.
Oh. He steals he raised Dead's the exact card he needed. Okay. Fair. We can't actually get through.
Demons.
Our current hand is like depressingly, the breakpoints are just so bad. 7 is just too high of a number because we have 5 damage, but we can't do 7 efficiently.
Demons.
So, I mean, do we just clear? Or do we drop this? I think we might just clear. Because the problem, I feel like if we don't clear, we might die. Because we're not that healthy ourselves. Then there's the question of, do we, probably not actually worth it. Maybe it is worth it. Like, you could take 3 damage to, make him gain 3 less armor, but you also lose 1. So it's only like, you take 3 damage to deal 2 to him. It might be worth it, but, I mean, you're taking 3 to deal 2. I'm not confident that that's worth it, but it could be worth it. We'll see, because, if we get Kolak, actually 2 of the 3 animals would have been lethal. Yeah, like, we would have had lethal, so it might have been worth it. Because hindsight is the best way to judge all of these things, obviously. But like, it might have just been, you know, it was essentially, do we take 3 to deal 2? Maybe it was worth it. Like, this will probably kill him. I don't think we'll die before this goes off. As long as this goes off, we should win. He actually had the potion. Good God. He did this wrong, right? Actually did it? No, it didn't matter. He didn't need the attack. Okay, that's kind of bad. Well, he doesn't have lethal. Yeah, we should be fine, right? Like if he has another, if he just top decks a Potion of Madness, then we die. But yeah, that actually should just be fine. Because this should snipe the hero. It might not, but it should. We have 10 shots. There's 5 targets. It might not. Yeah, okay. It actually wasn't that likely. It was like on average it would, I think. It was slightly above 50%. Because one of the targets had, it would be actually 50, I think. But one of the targets had 2 health, so that makes it slightly higher. That was like a 52% or something like that. You wouldn't be Demon Hunter if you didn't win every possible coin flip. So I think there might be some fallacy in the way I'm calculating that. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that was like a 52% or so.
The Legion's rage pales before mine.
Our mid game's been really weird. Maybe we just keep Flyer. Honestly, oh. The problem is like I feel like I should, but also like imagine keeping cards that aren't Marshawn Watch Post. Just discovered Wound Prey. That's the 1 mana deal one that... It's the alley cat that has rush basically, right? Yeah. It's a good card. If we can just go this into this, that's pretty good. And I mean, I don't even think Paladin even has the theoretical capability of killing this, so... Does Paladin have like any possible... I don't think they even have a possible way of killing that. I think it's actually impossible. Ooh my god. Ooh la la. Is there like any possible way for a Paladin to kill this? No, right? On 2 mana? They need like a 3 attack, 1 drop in Broom or something. That's how. They play the 1 mana 3/2, that 1 mana 1/2 spell burst that turns into a 3/2. They play the 0 mana spell that gives you 1 drops, and then they play Broom. That's how they kill it. That's like the only way. Okay, this guy's gonna be really upset. I would feel this guy's getting scammed. Oh, first day of school. That's the card. It's like, oh, he played it. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that one. This is a little weak to True Silver, so... Let's do it this way. So it's just like Consecration is no longer an issue at all. But yeah, like... So like, yeah, Wound Prey versus Adorable Infestation. I feel like it's like... Adorable Infestation is like more power, right? I think it's stronger, but like, I mean, it depends on like how highly you value initiative, right? Is kind of the question there.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets
I guess I wouldn't trade unless they were a Paladin, but since they're Paladin, I guess we'll kill that 1/1 too. Just take him off board, like what can he do? Isn't Wolpertinger just an alley cat with upside? Yes. Basically, yes.
One for you, and one for you.
Yeah, if the paladin can somehow come back from this, oh god, that's probably how. Yeah, that wasn't quite it. This card, yeah, must just be good now, right? Like, I mean, that's 7 mana, 8/8, right? Like, you wouldn't trap that, but like, yeah, that's not a particularly high roll. I haven't seen a lot of them, but yeah. It's one of those cards where it's like, I mean, they made it better, but it's like, I don't know if you want to make that card playable in Arena. It's not like anyone would ever play that card in Constructed anyway, even as is. Like, buffing that one's a little weird. Can you sleep? Alright, good night. Good night, Susa. All face. We will achieve the face. We need the watch post victory now. That's what we need. Oh, you notice that on HS Replay, Alleycat has a higher win rate than Wolpertinger? That could just be a sample size, but that might just be the fact that like people might be holding Wolpertinger in their hand trying to combo it and shit. And it could be that. You know, it's the same way that like Ooze has a lower win rate than Bloodvenom Raptor. It might just be that same effect. It could be that. I would guess it is the same effect. In case the ad was on. We're talking about like Wolpertinger versus Alleycat, and if Alleycat has a higher win rate than Wolpertinger, it might just be the fact that it's like the Ooze effect. So people are trying to hold the Wolpertinger, trying to combo it when they should just play it on turn 1. Might be that. Demon Hunter will be nerfed. Whenever they hit the micro adjusts, Demon Hunter will go down, yeah. I think it was, I hope they, I don't know if they're gonna like try to like undo, like if they're gonna like keep all the broken Demon Hunter cards in rotation. I don't know how I feel about that. If they're actually gonna just, because they could just that's the thing that we don't know. Like they could micro adjust down Demon Hunter, but still let them still have access to the broken cards, which would just make Demon Hunter really high variance. I'm kind of concerned that maybe they're thinking of doing that, but hopefully not, because I think it's better when they just don't have those cards, but I don't know.
You asked for it.
Mage should hypothetically be a good matchup.
Pales before mine.
Hypothetically. I won't keep the Guardian Og when I don't have anything that actually it works with. "11 when Cthulhu Mage." Oh god. Oh, not like this. We did it. To be honest, I kind of want to get the hero power in. No, don't play your minions now. Remember when I could have had a 1 damage weapon equipped and I chose not to?
What to do? What to do?
Oh god. probably ignore this, don't you? I can't give him a water ellie. That would just lose the game.
What have they done to me? My shield for Argadabu.
Okay, he wouldn't. Like, if he drew the AoE here, we probably lose the game. You know, Adam with the Prime sub. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. How you doing, man? So this is annoying. So he's going to kill everything we have, including our hopes and dreams.
Child's play. Dabu into the breeze.
He should just be too low, right? Like, you would like to think he's too low. Being 9 health. We have so much firepower in our hand, right? Like, we actually drew, like, literally all of our top end.
Fellow men.
So he can't even play, like, he couldn't even play a 6-drop this turn, because we have to, he has to ping. I may rush this down just so nothing bad happens. It's not like this is the end of the world, though. I guess we have to hit face, because it could still be a rigged fair game, right? So I should probably hit face. Whatever I do. Probably just fine to play this. This would be fine, too.
I grow impatient.
He hasn't corrupted, like, if he can't deal 12 damage with the 5-drop, because he hasn't corrupted it yet. So it's like, which one of these is better?
Time grows short.
I feel like they're probably about the same. This is more face damage, but it's always gonna die.
Child's play.
This is weaker against the Assassinate. Maybe I should have played the other one, though, because this one's weaker against the Assassinate Cthulhu card. Whichever one. Mauve Cthulhu. Yeah, honestly, I probably should have done that, but oh well. Oh yeah, I should take the drop. The drops are off, right? So I'll take that out of the title.
I grow
Hmm.
impatient.
Grip trainer.
My blades are just for show.
For the tribes.
I was really hoping he wouldn't have that one.
Let's dance.
Job's done.
Was it a mistake to play the rush? Maybe? Because we knew about the water elemental thing. We might actually just be dead. We can aug our own Blade Master. Oh, he found that. How are we supposed to do this?
Time grows short.
Let's try this way. We're giving up like a win condition for like, it's just, I'm trying to relieve pressure basically. I don't know if we can actually win like this though, because we're giving up the win condition that maybe would win us the game, but there's that too. He just has everything. We're just completely dead, aren't we?
My eyes for vengeance.
Now we're dead. The guy almost missed lethal. We might have won, like if I didn't do the earlier turn wrong, we might have won. But I don't know. He had such, I mean, he had like every answer possible. Need to look at that. Which turn was that? So it was this turn. Right, yeah. So I needed to, what was my alternative play here? So instead of playing the rush, like playing the rush was probably wrong here. We just play the Sky Stalker, right? But he had 8 mana, he would have just frozen the Sky Stalker anyway. Yeah. He had every answer. Like there was just, like that's the thing. I think if we did the Sky Stalker play, he just deep freezes it and then we're just, it's the same, nothing changes. There was just no way we ever beat that. it would have been. No, we made it. It was a. I think it was objectively a mistake that turn, but like it just wouldn't have mattered.